For most of our 20s, we were obsessed with the idea of elsewhere. Foreign streets, new accents, faraway adventures. The feeling that life was somehow more alive on the other side of the world.
And to be fair, it kind of was. Immediately loving the vibe. We've crossed mountain ranges on scooters, gotten lost in old towns, wandered through food markets across the whole world.
But everywhere we went, people would ask, where should we go in Canada? And we'd just kind of stare at each other because truthfully, we hadn't really seen much of it ourselves.
Somewhere between chasing cheap flights and night buses, we forgot the highways in our own country. And it became a little bit embarrassing to admit we're two Canadians who've traveled so much, but barely within Canada.
But in fairness, Canada is really big. Back home, something was shifting.
U.S. President Donald Trump repeating his rhetoric over Canada becoming the 51st state, days after saying trade negotiations between the two countries have ended.
A real question of Canadian sovereignty was in the air.
Frankly, Canada should be the 51st state, okay? It really should, because Canada relies entirely on the United States. We don't rely on Canada.
Trade talks, tariffs, politicians debating what it even means to stand on our own. And suddenly, that pride started to kick in again. People wanted to buy Canadian, support Canadian, travel Canadian.
Canadians are reasonable, and we are polite, but we will not back down from a fight. Not when our country and the well-being of everyone in it is at stake.
And maybe the most Canadian thing we could do right now was finally go see Canada.
We've arrived at our campsite. I backed in the dark.
In a campsite, we
Don't have a spot reserved, and we're gonna have to reserve it tomorrow morning. LOL. This is our first night camping.
It said it was open till 10, but it wasn't.
And things have shifted in here since we've been driving.
So, but he backed it in. It was good. We had one moment of like a little discussion, but we just had to hold hands and go,
Yay.
are you upset?
So that led us to our Canadian travel bucket list. And near the top, the East Coast. Because we still had that habit of wanting things to feel a little bit elsewhere. Seafood, small towns, ocean views, and accents that make every sentence sound a little friendlier.
But this year, nature had other plans. Wildfires changed everything. Our route, our timing, and even which provinces we could safely and respectfully visit.
So we pivoted. Which is code for had absolutely no idea what we're doing next.
We're drinking wine out of a container because we don't have glasses.
That's when Quebec came to mind. It's technically on the East Coast. It's French speaking. It's got that foreign feeling charm, and we've always loved that energy when we travel. So we said, why not? Let's make it Quebec. Here's the thing, we're not exactly outdoorsy.
I've camped maybe 5 times.
I've never camped, ever, so naturally we decided to spend a month living in a camper trailer, which I've also never driven or backed up, so yeah, what could go wrong?
Reality of living in a trailer, if we have fish and one person has a fishy farm.
We have a lot of stuff.
No, I'm just talking about the challenges that we have faced the very first time we're going into a campsite. Oh my god, John, I'm so afraid. Come in, just come in. Okay, explain what just happened.
A raccoon just attacked our campsite.
We
I think
almost
I'm
got
a little
kicked-
bit in shock.
We almost got kicked out of the birthplace again.
Of all places.
Jonathan's deep breathing because he's stressed.
Because I've battled through a lot today, and then still the world comes down on me.
This is one of the things, like driving a van.
How did I travel for a whole year in a 40-liter backpack?
I think the whole thing shifted. And that just fell off? You can figure that out.
This feels unsafe. There's multiple right there. I have to look at my watch. Okay, and it's the pudgy.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know what to do with it. The silence. Okay, go get your watch, just leave the pudgy thing.
Well, what am I supposed to do? They're all right there.
How many?
It's a lot.
coming towards you? So we decided that we're gonna follow the St. Laurent River towards the East Coast, stopping anywhere that catches our eye. National parks, small town, places we've only ever seen on a map. We just want to see what Canada actually looks like when you're trying to slow down long enough to notice it.
And if I happen to back the trailer into a tree or a raccoon decides to move in, that's all part of the Canadian experience.
Yeah, exactly. So grab a coffee, maybe a double-double, and come along, because we're about to fall in love with places we didn't even know existed a few weeks ago. I'd also like to retract what I said earlier, that it's only people over 65, because that is true. It's like 65 plus and a handful of hot hipster couples. I like to think we are in the hot hipster couples, not the 65 plus people.
Salut, on est maintenant au Québec. Alors on parle en français seulement. No, I'm just kidding. We're only in
That
French.
was so good. Jonathan just had to speak French for the first time, and it wasn't easy because these are like specific words, like reward card, butter tart, but you did good.
Oh wow, that's sticky.
There you go. I have thought.
As we said, are trying to find these hidden gems and trying to find these things that are like closer to home that we wouldn't have even thought about or wouldn't even know about. Because if we don't, I'm sure other people here in Canada don't.
This is Friday night. Nobody here.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
And I've never heard of this town before.
Yeah.
But it was stunning.
Yeah.
We're so lucky to be from Canada.
It wasn't as much of a cheese experience as I was expecting.
Yeah.
I think they're almost there. And maybe if we came back in the high season summer
Yeah.
months, those buildings would probably have a little more going on inside them.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's just like a place you could go
Yeah.
look in on. First is a gay crosswalk at the Catholic Church. We love to see that. So we're gonna try another poutine tonight to add to our list of poutines. Straight up ahead we have Rue Leclerc. Leclerc Road. Do you think it's his family's road? Charles Leclerc, are you watching? It's making me have flashbacks to times like literally earlier this year and last year in Asia. We were on beaches on the other side of the world and how different they felt. You can be in cities on the other side of the world and there's a similar feeling, but at the same time everything is different. There's all these like dualities when you travel.
When you see this shot in the film, now you know where it's from.
It's a beautiful shot. Stunning.
Fatty dog, who has been feeding you?
Dear Canada, we've spent years chasing the world and now we're finally ready to come home. Let's see if there's really no other place like it.